Yo, I'm SickFishSticks and thanks for clicking on my video. Let's see what the gaming gods have in store for us this week. And for the first free game this week, we head over to GOG, where Lovecraft Untold Stories is currently free, so buckle up your gun belts because it's time for a merciless cosmic horror roguelike adventure which will drive you mad. If you're under the impression that a game called Lovecraft's Untold Story is a narrative-rich horror adventure, then you're dead wrong. There is as much story in this game as there are male poking bits in a lesbian get-together. That's not saying you won't be seeing a strap-on or two trying to fill the void, but it just doesn't quite cut it if you know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're special if you sub to me, so I guess if you're sub, you know what I mean. Oh, there's a signed photo of my face on its way to you. Feel free to hang it up in the bathroom so we can have a morning shit together. Anyway, we're drifting away here, back to the game. Okay, so in place of the missing story that we were talking about just a second ago, this game delivers an addictive top-down roguelike pixel shooter where you gun down countless cultists and Lovecraftian horrors in procedurally generated levels. There's a basic inventory system, a selection of weapons to discover, armor, helmets, amulets that grant the user with certain perks, stores where you can purchase goods with use of collected gold or information, and unlockable characters who all have their strengths and weaknesses. And speaking of weakness, if you're unable to take a bit of punishment, you shouldn't even bother playing. The game is as hard as nails and rooms are filled to the brim with monsters and obstacles which will curb stomp you harder than Ed Norton in American History X. Your porcelain ass will get smashed on the floor more times than you can be bothered to count, and like the masochist that you are, you'll probably be back for another flocking with the whip. Anyway, it's free, so enjoy. I hear that the Mafia, the original game that came out in 2007, is going to be free from the 31st of August and a few days forward over on Steam. But for some reason it's not free on mine just yet. If it is on yours, then send that baby to your library and you can always check out how ancient gaming used to look. I played this bad boy when it came out and I really enjoyed it. I haven't visited the other games, so I'm not sure how the franchise evolved or turned out. Anyway, it's a classic. It's the only game I'm currently aware of where the cops pull you over and have a talk with you for a violation, rather than immediately opening fire, that is. This game is so unrealistic. What else did I want to tell you, beautiful people? Oh yeah, and New World is hitting a historical... Yeah, okay. Who gives a shit about New World? Forget I even mentioned it. Let's move on. Another game that's currently historically low is Death and Taxes, which is both a peculiar yet extremely enjoyable narrative-based game which pays homage to the famous Papers, Please. Choosing whether to be an obedient Grim Reaper and follow the rules of death, or to play however you wish and wreak havoc on the system, it's all up to you. Death and Taxes is a standout indie which I recommend for all fans of Paper Please. Its sarcastic approach to the topic of life and death makes it a great lighthearted game to play, especially after a stressful day. Despite suffering from a bit of dryness in later playthroughs, it has a lot to offer and kept me entertained from start to finish. They might be calling you the Grim Reaper, but something tells me you'll be saving more lives than Jesus. Anyway, there's a demo out if you want to try it before you buy it. The game is currently sitting in with a heavy-hitting 75% off, making it €4 or $3-ish bucks, and coming in with very positive reviews on Steam. The next one is for the Terminator lovers, and only the Terminator lovers. Overall, Terminator Resistance is a fun game at times, and it's worth playing for anyone that's a Terminator fan. The game is neither challenging nor revolutionary, but for Terminator fans, it's a sign of hope that the franchise still has a great potential and passionate people behind it, that's ready to come out of this creative rut the franchise has been stuck in for the past decade or so. For regular FPS gamers though, it offers a simple single-player experience with interesting characters and fun moments in between, with some replay value to add some extra hours. I mean, yeah, okay. Terminator Resistance is currently 60% off, making it €16 or $15, and it's coming in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 8,000 reviews, and I'm pretty sure that 7,996 of those are hardcore Terminator fans. If you belong in that category, you should definitely check this baby out. Last but not least, and arguably the best GTA experience there is GTA 4, which is currently 70% off, making it €6 or $5, and is the GTA game you should get, especially if you haven't played GTA as of yet. If you wanna get it to run smoothly, you might need to do some PC Master Race wizardry, as it was intended to be run on Windows Live. Luckily that shit is no more. Oh, and this is a message to Rockstar. 12 years have passed since release and you recently updated your game. Oh, you updated it by increasing the price and making it run worse than it did 12 years ago. Why? Why, Rockstar? Why? And that's all I had for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't. Like, why not? We are just about to hit 250 subscribers. Thanks to you, mother. Beep. I haven't learned how to do that sound effect. Beep. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.